So, have you ever seen Matrix? Great. I am not that good, but I am taking inspiration. I have put up a little post on Instagram, Blue Sky, and the official Protogen Primogen Discord server, and I'm doing a Protogen redesign. And since Protogen were a bit of a special interest, you could say, for a few years now, I've studied the rules quite a bit, and I do love playing with the limitations. I know, it's quite a divisive subject, but if I get like 500 likes, I'll tell you why I'm cool with close species. So you all sent me a lot of these guys, and it's been quite interesting. A few of them I genuinely didn't think I could improve personally, but a whole 2 people sent me actual official rare Protogen. Why? So to start off, let's just do one from each platform. By coincidence, we will start with the one that someone sent me first, since it's already an easy concept. A Protogen based on Godzilla. And I'm not kidding, that is literally all the information they gave me with the ref sheet. It's pretty cute, but I don't see the Godzilla, really. So because of that, I've instantly decided that I wanted to give it a little more Godzilla right off the bat. Which is why you can see some references in the corner. Always use references. Just makes your art better. As you can see, I've made his visor open, shooting out a beam since, if you didn't know, Protogen don't have a biological lower jaw. And the visor can open up its lower part to eat and stuff, or blast off your enemies, since weapons like that in the visor are simply an uncommon trait. Besides that, I also decided to add more significant Godzilla spikes. And you might be able to tell that I keep flipping the canvas. That's because it helps me see anatomy mistakes before I start lining. And just like that, the first guy is done. What's next? And the second guy, I will admit, was a bit difficult to come up with an idea for. As you can see, it's very bright. A common mistake among young artists is making a character with all the bright colors everywhere. Now, let's be honest, there's nothing wrong with bright colors. The issue is that they're everywhere. And you don't know where to look because everything is the exact same luminance and saturation stuff. My other issue is a pet peeve more than anything. I don't like when you have a symbol on the side and then you just don't put it anywhere on the character. Come on, please, put the symbols inside the panels, please! But I will say that if you didn't put the symbol there, I would have had no idea where to go. And admittedly, I went a bit far. I can't really believe I ended up with 2 back poses back to back. Anyway, I did end up staying very true to the colors, at least that's what I've tried to do, and just muted most of it with gray. And I also gave him a little bit of Archai, which is the Protogen magic system. And it's kind of complicated, I don't know, look it up. And we're done with the second one. But before we get to the next few, I have something special to tell you. Don't go anywhere, I swear it's not a sponsor, please. This whole video is actually a promotion for my new Protogen comic. Woo! Yes, the first episode of my comic is fully out for free on Webtoons and my other socials, but Webtoons is the easiest place to read it. I swear it's a light read, and I think you might enjoy it if you like this video. It's my own take on the Zor lore, which is the official lore of the species, and I really hope I get to make some more of it. And if you want to support its creation, commission me or something. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Back to the video! The next guy is a bit of a nepo baby, you could say. You see the signature on the ref sheet? Yeah, I made the base. So, like, I had to redo it because that base is ancient. Honestly, the only reason I haven't made any more bases is because almost nobody used any base I've made. So if you want a new base by me, leave a comment. I'm doing this YouTube stuff so good, aren't I? Unrelated, apparently there is a robotic fox eating my cables now. Somebody get the extermination team. Back to the Protogen. Okay. So, the only things I've really changed is that I've decided to make the whole tail idea more cohesive with the rest of the design, making him more dragon-like. And I simplified all of the tiny little blue details in the blue parts, because I felt like they were a bit much. And here's the finished guy. Now up next, there is this cool guy. And by cool, I mean this looks nothing like the description they gave me. Now, kudos to them, they actually gave me something to work off of. They gave me a whole paragraph, which I would let Discord kindly narrate.
JFyax said discord.com. Here is Ad Astra, he is an uncommon pilot and friend of Ryzen. Here is the summary of his story. In a desolate world, Ryzen, a Protogen scientist, flees his troubled past in pursuit of freedom. Stranded in the icy wilderness, he encounters Ad Astra, a pilot whose ship lies broken and abandoned. Together, they form an uneasy alliance, drawn together by their shared desire to escape their circumstances. As they seek refuge in an old military outpost, the weight of Ryzen's past threatens to unravel their fragile partnership. Unbeknownst to them, unseen forces are tracking Ryzen, and as they scavenge for parts to repair the ship, secrets emerge that test their resolve. Amidst the shadows of their choices, they must confront the dangers lurking in the night and the harsh truths about their pasts. Will they find the strength to face the storm ahead, or will the ghosts of their histories pull them back into the darkness?
Now, I don't know about you, but what was described there is a war veteran, not some sweet little space guy. So I combined both because I didn't want to go too far again. But because of this wonderful description, I actually had quite a few ideas to add to it. So, for example, the whole icy planet thing just kind of gave me the vibe that they should have a scarf, and I think it turned out pretty nice. And also, I gave them a gun. A railgun to be specific. I just think they needed a gun. And last but definitely not least, I also decided to add a few colors to the design. I really felt like the space theme was nice, but it wasn't complete. Like, it needed a standout that would draw your eye somewhere. So I added a little tinge of something from a person I used to know back on the amino days. Oh, okay. We're done with this one. Next one. And next up we got... Oh, wait. Oh, that might be an issue. You see, I want to post this in the official Protogen Primogen server, and this guy has an unofficial rare trait. I know. Let me just, Yep. Here we go. Yep, that's completely foolproof. Alright, so this guy really gave me the...
What is your gender? My gender? I'm a mechanic.
Type of a vibe, and I had to give him a wrench. I don't know why. I just did. And besides that, to go around the whole you can't have extra arms type deal, did you know that it is an uncommon trait to have what's called helper arms, which are just tiny little baby arms attached to your torso. They have to be the size of half your arm length at most, and they can just help you hold stuff. And they work really well for mechanics. And beyond that, I just reduced all of the details everywhere, keeping most of the general design in place. More specifically, I took out most of the red dots that were spotted all over the body because the red was so bright it would draw your eye wherever it went, and then it would just make it confusing. And to be honest, I'm very happy with how this guy turned out. And last but definitely not least, one of the guys that sent me rare Protogen for some reason. Why? Why did you do that? Okay, fine. So, on the official master list, this guy only has one rare trait, which is the one rare trait you don't have to show, aka complex nanites. I'm not going to describe how it works, it's complicated. Either way, I think this guy really deserves a few more rare traits. And by that I mean, I want to draw a dragon. And you have a lava tail. So it works. So I started out with a really crummy base sketch, and then I sketched all the details on top of that. Also changing those weird little visor thingies into horns, because I don't know what they are. And giving him 2 extra rare traits, them being the most popular rare trait, being large wings, and floating horns, which are related to Archai and stuff. And lastly, I gave him pretty much the same color palette as before, or as close as I could get it, because all he gave me was shaded ref sheets. Please don't shade your references, I'm begging you. Oh, and his symbol is fire now, because fire dragon. I'm not sure what the electric bolt was meant to be, maybe energy stuff, but now it's fire. And you may be able to notice the little whip mark on the top of the page. That's because this design won't be actually official unless the owner chooses to replace it on the master list, which is completely up to them. I really hope they like it, but they absolutely don't have to do anything with it. All of the owners don't have to do anything with it. They are all free to do whatever they want with the redesign. This is all just my opinion and my ideas with their own characters. But here we are, 6 designs, which honestly, I'm quite happy with all of them, and I really hope the owners like them too. Overall, this was a really cool experience. I've honestly been quite shocked at the amount of characters I've been given, and honestly, I kinda hope I get to do this again sometime. Either way, have a cute video of my cats kissing, and don't forget to check out my comic, please! See you next time!